Oh, shit.
Oh boy. That's not good.
No.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Can't believe that happened. So I wasn't really thinking this through. I kind of assumed the bolt would go this way, but now that I think about it, I probably should have went through the back like this. Probably would have been a lot easier.
Many months later.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing the Billet oil catch can install. I was supposed to do this like, I don't even know, I think it's been like a month or 2 months ago. I actually shot a whole bunch of clips for it, and I ended up not being able to do it because the car ended up going to the shop, and I ended up actually losing the screws, which you're gonna see probably in the beginning of this video. So I'm gonna try to insert as much old clips as I have, but I'm probably just gonna be doing it all over again. I ended up buying this camera stand right there to hopefully it captures me installing the catch can, because that's pretty much what I bought it for. It's basically Brooke's replacement. So since Brooke can't be here, that's my new girlfriend. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna pop the hood. We're gonna take out, I'm currently rocking the JLT Performance catch can, so I'll be taking that one out. I did drive the car here, so it's probably pretty hot. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do here. I might have to wait a little while. I don't know, but let's get it all set up. I'm gonna set up the camera on the tripod. I haven't used it yet. Hopefully the camera doesn't tip over and break. All right, so I have the tripod all set up. Tripod, all set, good. So I'm gonna insert clips from what I filmed previously, because I did take out these clips over here. I just never put them back. I mean, I'm gonna insert the clip so you'll see it. It's like a flathead screwdriver. You literally just pop them out. So this is where the new catch can is gonna hang. All right, so I believe we have to get these clips out. I don't know how. Oh, there they go. All right, so we got these clips out. It's gonna be right here, and it's gonna be like chilling here. So I gotta take out these tubes over here. I don't know if you can see it. So these tubes that are currently going to the JLT, I gotta remove all those. The car's really hot. I mean, I literally drove it for, I don't know, like 10 minutes, and the oil catch can is just scorching hot right now. So I'm gonna try my best. I brought gloves. I have some paper towels, so maybe I can kind of hold it with the paper towel while I take it off. I'm also not trying to burn myself with super hot oil. So I'm gonna take my time, and once I get the JLT removed, then I'll start putting in the Billet catch can. That should be easy. It's just the hardest part is getting this JLT off since it's so hot. But all right, let me do that, and then yeah, and then we'll just keep going. So there you go, you can see the current setup. So this tube is coming out. This is all part of the JLT. So the new one will replace this tube, and then this tube will be coming out also. Got to remove this bolt down here, which is with 15 millimeter. You see 15 millimeter right there. So let me try to get this thing off right now. up, buddy?
You recording something in your car?
Yeah, I'm just changing something. I have like a little YouTube channel, so I figured it's...
Because from where I'm standing, I'm thinking you're recording from here.
Oh, no.
What is he doing?
No, I'm just changing something on this. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So I'm gonna insert the clip where I showed if the oil catch can actually works, which it does. I'll show you. I know it was dark in the garage when I filmed it, but I'll show you exactly how much was in there. I believe before the car broke, I drove it for like maybe 3,000 miles, so I'll just show you what was in there already. I'll insert the clip right here. Oh wow, it's actually, can you get that?
Kind of. Like this way a little bit. This way.
Can you guys see that?
No. Yeah, a little
can't?
bit. It's really hard because, like, oh, there it is. Yep.
Look how much oil's in that thing.
Wow.
Wow.
It's dirty.
All right, guys, so that's gonna do it. I put the bolt back over here where the JLT was up, removed the hoses over here. So now it's time to get the billet catch can all ready for install. All right, so this is the part where I screwed up last time. The screws are so small, and they're supposed to go right behind here, and you're supposed to kind of bolt it in. I'll show you real quick. So this spot right here, you see these two holes? That's where the clips were that I took out. So the screws come through the back. So both washers will be here, the head of the screw will be there, and then just the nut parts on this side. But look how tight it is. It is so tight. So I mean, you're gonna see it in the clip, but it just, both times it slipped out of my hand. I lost both bolts. Luckily, my car was going to the shop to get fixed. So I ended up, they ended up finding them for me, and, had no issues. All right, so far I got one. That's a good sign. So let me show you. These are the size of the bolts. They're small. And with the washers and everything, it's pretty, let me see if it focuses. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's really, really tiny. Doesn't want to focus, but they're small. And my replacements are gold. The ones I lost were silver, but it is what it is. All right, so second time is a charm for me. They ended up going in perfectly. You do want to leave some slack because the catch can bracket is gonna have to fall into where the nuts are on that side. So let me get the catch can, I'll show you. Oh, so just in case you ever lose the bolts like I did, and hopefully you won't lose them like I did, but if you do, they're 3x8-16 times 1. Yeah. So I ended up getting these on Amazon. They were pretty cheap. I think it was like 10 bucks for a whole bunch of them. So this is gonna be my new catch can, replacing the JLT. It's beautiful. Matches up perfectly with everything else in here. So let me see if I can get this mounted. So All right, guys, so you can see it there. Finally got the bolts in. They're tight. This is not going anywhere. See, it just bothers me because like over here, the position's so weird. It just blocks like the, I mean, it doesn't block it. You still have access, but you know what I mean? Like just when you open up the engine bay, it just looks too cluttered over here. It just would have looked so much better where the JLT was, but it is what it is. So now I just have to run the new, I got the braided cables, or not the braided cables, the braided tubes, I guess, from Billet. So I'm gonna get those ready to get installed. And it doesn't matter where you put these. One can go here, one can go the other way. It could be reversed. It doesn't matter as long as they're just running towards the can, and the can will catch everything. So that's just something to remember. All right, so here, can't see you guys. So here are the braided cables. It comes with these matching B5, well, I got B5 blue, so it comes with the matching color ends. So basically it'll just go like this. It'll go, the ones that you put these ends on will connect into here, into the tubes. So I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm trying to see how this is gonna look. I actually brought a tube cutter with me just so I can kind of figure out, because look how big these tubes are. I mean, even from this one to here is just so massive. So let's connect it first, and then we'll figure out how much we want to cut it. So you guys can see this cable. Look how much slack is on this thing. It's too much. It just looks like shit. I'm definitely gonna have to cut some off of it. So I'll probably do little by little till I get the desired length I want to get. Hopefully I brought my tube cutter with me. All right, so I cut the cable. I bought this PVC piping thing on Amazon. It's a pipe cutter. Look, cut it clean off, straight, no problems. So I cut that one. Let's see how much I got now. It's just gonna have to go just like this. I think that might be a good length. So let's put on the other end, see what it looks like. I don't know if I should do this one here. It'll be less tube. Maybe I should plug this one here and then have this one run underneath down here. I think I might do that. So I'm sweating like crazy. It's so hot. That's why I'm always in tank tops. It's so hot. It's I don't even know how hot it is today, but it's been like a heat wave here in New York. Every day just feels terrible. But all right, so just remember, whenever you put the gold fitting, that's the one that's going to be going into the rubber tubes that are part of the car. So just remember that. All right, so this one is gonna run, so you guys can see how long this cable is. This one's gonna run over here, so it's gonna run underneath to right there. So I'm definitely gonna have to trim this a lot. I'll probably start here, give it a little bit of slack to see how much more I wanna cut off. But you can see how much cable they give you, which is good. That way, you know, you can kind of figure out which way you wanna run the cables and everything like that. So let me cut this now. So to go here, right, start here. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go over it one more time with you guys. So this is where you install the billet catch can. It's held over here, right above the PCM. Over here, this is how I decide to run the cables. I don't know if I made a good choice or not. It's just the placement of the billet catch can over here. It's not ideal. I don't know, maybe I can take the JLT, have it powder coated B5 blue. I might look into that. That way I can just kind of put it back here. I kind of liked where it was. So I might do that, or I might buy another braided cable like I mentioned before and try to do it again. But right now this is the setup. I don't know, to me it just looks a little messy. Like I said, they should have had one over here. It would have been perfect. And I really would have liked that setup better. So I might look into powder coating the JLT and go that route, but you know, we'll see. But I mean, so far, I mean, it matches up, it's perfect, it looks good with everything else. You can see everything else in the car, all the caps. I do have other couple of pieces coming. I have a fuse cover eventually coming, and I think I ordered one other part, and then that's pretty much going to do it for the engine bay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for this video. It was pretty quick installs. Well, this is my second time around, so you know, first time I didn't have the best of luck, but second time was pretty easy. Definitely invest in a pipe cutter if you plan on getting the same kit and you plan on installing it. Those braided cables are so long. Unfortunately, I think I cut one a little too short. I should have definitely left a little more slack there, but then again, it is what it is. If I want to change it later on, I will. I mean, it's still going to work. It's still plugged in. Should have no issues there. But if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely hit that little bell. Get those notifications. That way, every time I post a video, you know right away. I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be trying to post as much as I can now. So, you know, you definitely want to stay tuned. So I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.